Okay, if you thought Wyatt Kelce was just an adorable, football-loving, uncle-obsessed toddler, think again. Because this little firecracker has a hidden talent that will absolutely melt your heart. And the best part, Uncle Travis is her biggest fan.
Take it off. Take it off.
Why do I have to take it off?
Because I don't wait.
Stick around because what Wyatt does next will have you smiling for the rest of the day. From the moment Wyatt could talk, one thing became crystal clear. She loves being the center of attention.
What? What?
Your brain is gone.
Whether she's cheering at a Chiefs game, playfully bossing around her dad Jason, or stealing the show at family gatherings, this kid was born to perform. But here's where things get interesting, because recently the Kelce family let it slip that Wyatt has a secret talent that even caught Taylor Swift off guard. So what is it? Singing? Dancing? A hidden football prodigy in the making? Oh, just wait, because this is about to be the cutest thing you'll hear all day. Picture this. The Kelce family is gathered for a cozy night in. There's laughter, there's storytelling, and then there's Wyatt, standing on a little stool preparing to serenade her Uncle Travis. Yep, serenade. And not just any song. Wyatt, in her tiny, giggly voice, starts singing a Taylor Swift song for Travis. Now, if you know anything about Wyatt, you know that she adores her uncle. She calls him Uncle Tay-Tay, she wears his jersey like a uniform, and she insists on cheering for him during games, even when she doesn't fully understand what's happening on the field. So when she decided to dedicate a performance to him, yeah, Travis was done. Game over, heart equals melted. In fact, there were tears involved too, and for good reason.
It was awesome for, she was on top of the world for a week.
She was the heavyweight champ, man.
And Taylor, oh, you know she was losing her mind over this moment. According to Jason and Kylie, Wyatt has always been musical. Whether it's singing along to her favorite Disney songs, dancing around the house, or making up her own silly tunes, this kid has rhythm and confidence. But ever since Taylor Swift entered the Kelce family chat, something changed. Suddenly, Wyatt wasn't just singing random songs, she was belting out Taylor Swift lyrics like a mini Swiftie in training. It started small, little hums of Love Her at Breakfast, an occasional Shake It Off dance party in the living room. But before long, Taylor's songs became the soundtrack to her everyday life.
She's an opinionated toddler, and that is so much fun!
Kylie even posted an Instagram story of Wyatt swaying back and forth, softly singing You Belong With Me while holding one of her baby dolls. The caption? She may not know all the words, but the dedication is there, and let's just say it didn't take long for Taylor to notice. Taylor's reaction? Priceless. So back to that impromptu concert for Uncle Travis. It was a typical family night at the Kelce house until Wyatt decided she was putting on a show. Climbing up onto the couch like it was her personal stage, she grabbed a hairbrush, because every pop star needs a mic, and started singing her little heart out. And not just any song. She went full performance mode with You Belong With Me. Travis, being the absolute best uncle ever, did what any proud uncle would do. He pulled out his phone and started recording. And who do you think he sent it to immediately? Yep, Taylor. Because let's be real, when your niece basically auditions for your pop superstar girlfriend, you have to share it. And Taylor, she loved it. Sources say she immediately texted back with all the heart emojis saying Wyatt was officially the youngest Swiftie in the world. She even joked that Wyatt might have to come up on stage one day for a special duet. And honestly, she's not wrong. Now, let's be clear. Wyatt isn't just a one-song wonder. This kid has range. Not long after her Taylor Swift performance, Jason revealed on his podcast that Wyatt has a habit of putting on concerts at home. She'll grab her little toy microphone, stand on a chair, and demand an audience. Sometimes it's a Swift song. Sometimes it's a completely made-up melody about her stuffed animals. Sometimes it's just a dramatic spoken-word performance about why her sisters stole her crayons. And the funniest part? Jason says that Wyatt fully expects applause after every performance. If she doesn't get enough claps, she makes everyone do it again. Yeah, that's a natural-born entertainer. If there's one thing that makes this even sweeter, it's the fact that Travis fully encourages Wyatt's love of music, and so do all the fans. One person commented, "This is so cute, has to be the best gift ever," and it was. Apparently, Uncle Travis is known for having dance parties with Wyatt and her sisters whenever he visits. Kylie once joked that the second Travis walks in the door, Wyatt demands he plays the fun songs and starts spinning around the living room like she's in her own personal music video.
Come get some. I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
And let's not forget, Travis himself is no stranger to the music world. We all remember his short-lived rap career. Him. Fight for your right. So when Wyatt starts singing, he's right there as her backup dancer. Now, is Wyatt destined to be the next big pop star? Who knows? But one thing's for sure. This little girl has charisma, confidence, and the most adorable voice you've ever heard. And with an uncle like Travis hyping her up and Taylor Swift as an honorary vocal coach? Yeah, the sky's the limit for this kid. One thing's for sure. Wyatt Kelce isn't just stealing hearts at football games anymore. She's got a whole new talent up her sleeve. And honestly, we can't wait to see where it takes her, so don't be surprised if, one day, we see her on stage, microphone in hand, looking out into the crowd and saying, "This one's for Uncle Tay Tay." Now, Wyatt's love for music didn't start just out of the blue. It runs a little deeper than that. In fact, Taylor Swift was her inspiration. This little pop star in the making made her concert debut in the most iconic way possible, at Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. And trust me, it was a night to remember. First of all, can we talk about the nerves? Jason Kelce let it slip that Wyatt was a bundle of energy before the concert, bouncing off the walls at the idea of seeing Aunt Taylor perform live. Can you blame her? The anticipation was real, but once she stepped into that stadium, it was pure magic. The lights, the music, the sea of friendship bracelets. Wyatt was officially in her element. And let's not forget the fashion. Because Wyatt didn't just show up, she showed out. Forget your average concert tee, this little Swiftie rolled in wearing a sparkly dress fit for the occasion. It was giving mini pop star. And honestly, even Taylor would approve. But the real moment of the night? The second Taylor hit the stage. Kylie Kelce shared that Wyatt was completely mesmerized, eyes wide, mouth slightly open, soaking in every second. From the opening number to the final bow, she was locked in. Singing, or at least attempting to, clapping, dancing, this wasn't just a concert. It was her official Swiftie initiation. And let's talk about the song, because every Swiftie has that one track that defines their fandom. For Wyatt, it's The Man, a choice that makes perfect sense for a little girl growing up in a house full of powerhouse athletes. Jason Kelce made sure to record the entire performance just for her, and honestly, that's a dad win.
And I was literally tearing up watching this little girl's entire, I'm about to tear up right now. It was so special.
She got into it.
It was great.
But Wyatt isn't the only Kelce kid riding the Swiftie wave. Her little sister Elliot is already on her way to giving her a run for her money. Jason spilled that Elliot has been belting out "I Can Do It with a Broken Heart." Except she's given it her own twist. "I'm a real tough kid. I can handle my stuff." We're officially witnessing the birth of the next great pop duo. Okay, now we have to know, what song do you think Wyatt sang for Uncle Travis? Was it a Taylor Swift classic or her own little tune? How cute is it that Travis is basically Wyatt's biggest fan? And do you think she'll follow in his football footsteps or become a superstar in her own right? Let us know in the comments. And if you loved this adorable moment, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more heartwarming Kelce family moments. See you in the next one.